Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. And hi doctor, my name is Fatina Shua binti Ahmad Sauti. My metric number 265220. I am a finance student in Management of Technology course under School of Technology Management and Logistics. Before I go into my topic, I would like to introduce my supervisor, Professor Madya Dr. Najib bin Saleh. My research about design and implementation of web-based system in distance learning.
Okay, and first of all, I will explain about the introduction in this study. As we know, education is the path to making a long-term transformation in human behavior. It is the most effective means of preserving, sustaining, and enhancing pupil culture, standard, and qualities. In every developing country, education is a critical tool for deciding creative advancement and passing on current physical knowledge to future generations. Okay, since the late 1960s, when computer systems were first introduced into faculty system, the challenge of training has been the most exciting use of computing, generating massive attention from educators and politicians. And also, computers are currently being utilized in remote learning based on online learning as a consequence of technical development in interactive multimedia, computer system, and the web. Okay, online distance education, also known as a virtual classroom, is a type of learning system in which students work independently at home or at work while communicating with teachers and other students via email, electronic conversation, video conferencing, and other computer-based communication methods. Offline distance learning is a multi-campus structure in which an institution or college develops many campuses, each of which may be centralized or decentralized. Okay, for statement of the problem, the importance of education in a country growth cannot be overstated. One way to do this is to increase the number of colleges with adequate human and material resources. Even so, this may not be enough to satisfy demand since there are still students with special needs that universities cannot meet, and establishing a university is an expensive and time-consuming process. As a result, offering distance education with established institutes and academicians could be the best option. One of the factors that affect the quality of distance education is the lack of interactivity. Okay, next, for the research objective, the purpose of this project is to develop and launch a web-based system that will allow you to manage your fund and give an alternative to traditional schooling. Okay, next for research methodology. The non-experimental object design change into higher when you consider that experimental and control business could determine in a non-experimental look at method. The researcher normally has control over who or what to degree, why the measurement occur, and what to invite or examine. A unique occasion that happened previous to the observed, along with the launch of a brand new academic concept, an industrial merger, or other comparable event may additionally pique the researcher's interest. Okay, next for the result of the evaluation, most evaluators feel that the system was successful, user-friendly, and beneficial to their self-directed learning, given that this was only a basic framework and that more tools would be needed to complete the system. Instructors need additional tool to create course material, such as the ability to add number or more. The system has received both positive and negative feedback. The input will be examined in greater depth further down. Okay, I will list the positive feedback on this system. First, users do not need to install or download any additional software to utilize this application or system. And all they need is browser with internet connectivity. Second, the system is simple to use. It's friendly, simple to go around the system. Page naming standard are label or title, and button menu sub-menu have well understood and on description. Okay, for the lastly, instead of accessing the login page, the evaluator tries to break into the system using a different URL, but the application is routed to the login page. This feature has a high level of satisfaction among accessor. Okay, next for the negative comment about the system. First, this system is deficient. Only a rudimentary framework or foundation or an early start can be considered. The existing system is insufficient as a distance learning tool. The system does not allow user to register. When a user registers for the program, the system automatically starts. It's a fantastic idea to include a registration function in the administration page that gives user information about their degree, fees, and needed form, among other things. Okay, for the lastly, an interaction between instructor, student, or student can only be done through discussion group tool. However, if they can communicate online, it is beneficial to have a chat tool. Okay, for the lastly, conclusion. Conclusion for this project, students must be able to construct their own work plan when the mode of study shift from organized unit and way of teaching remote courses at a traditional open university to a more open framework for project-based course. Administrative tasks are clearly recognized and capable of changing user information such as adding, updating, and deleting students, resulting in a simple and adaptable system for future learning, teaching, and growth. Users do not need to install or download any additional software to use this application system. All they need is a browser with internet connectivity. The system is simple to use, and the naming rule for page label name, button or menu and sub-menu are well understood. The security of the system is excellent. Logging into the system is limited to registered users. New users' profile can only be created in the system by user with administrator authority. Assessors are evaluating system with various responsibility. Data access is allowed based on the user's role.